All right.
We already got people in. We got Ginger's in. We got Tracy.
We had a record yesterday.
Yes.
Good.
Now listen, guys, you got to share. Please share the link. Trust me, again, your friends will not hate you. They won't say, "Oh, you're sharing this link again." No, they'll love you for it. It's going to be great.
We're gonna. Yesterday, when it just happened, we showed you the thing with SCOTUS. We'll break it down for you. It just happened yesterday. We did give you a mini version of it yesterday, but this is big. This is really good. So
and X.com and Instagram have shot an arrow through the heart of the network.
Yes,
with their multi-level marketing work that they do and supporting each other. We're going to go over that. Plus, Gene and I are working on creating a new energy company called Blazo. It's going to be Blazo Energy. We haven't figured out what the hell we're going to do with it yet, but it's going to be Blazo. Apparently, starting energy companies off the cuff of your face, up, for no good reason. This seems to be in fashion.
I know Dave Blades is talking about Flynn's. He's got a new business.
Show him the picture. Show him the picture.
All right.
Show him the picture.
This is not from the. Okay, look,
guys. If you're not sharing this, link, you're crazy. Please share the live link with your friends. Now, here is an obvious AI image of retired Lieutenant General Michael Flynn shaking hands with the former president of Venezuela, Maduro, for psychotic reasons. Obviously, this is not a real image. But let me tell you what people. Go ahead.
And let's be fair to everyone. Flynn didn't share that, but it's not with him.
We don't know if Flynn didn't share that. We don't know.
Well, it's not from his account. Let's put it where it is. It's not from his account.
All right, it's not from his account. But none of these people ever actually do the dirty work. They have their acolytes do that. Here's what happened. Yeah. Save that for the jury. So listen. So here's the thing with these images. I saw Tracy showed me one the other evening online of John Jr. wearing a George sweatshirt. And when I got more involved with the image and looked into it, turns out the image is AI because the original George really didn't have merch. So then it dawned on me what is going on. These people create a fake image. They post it all over the place. They get it on Reddit. They get it on Facebook, multiple accounts. And then the bot farms, repost. So this kind of an image gets out into the zeitgeist of the internet. So when a normal person says, JFK Jr. wearing George sweatshirt, let me see what that looks like. Oh, there's the image. And you as a normal person go, I guess that's real.
Well, no, and besides that, I've seen this so many times before where someone will purposely show something that they know is, I wish I would have saw the screenshot it, showed something that was obviously not real. And then they say, why are you sharing this? But then it's already out there.
Correct.
In whatever. And then people don't know the difference. And I watch it when people share and they say, what is this all about? When they just say that, what is this all about? But then it's already out there. And it's okay.
Right. That's exactly right. Exactly. Please share the live link. It's crucial today. We got a lot to go over, and we hate to keep harping on it, but help us out.
For a Friday, where we normally are like wrapping up the week and just hanging out, it's a ton of stuff to talk about today.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, truly is. Truly. Teresa's here. Let's see who else. Julie Miller. Tammy's in the yard. No, I'm sorry, Tammy. Tammy's here. William, Donna. All right. Donna did pretty good. Donna was having a little bit of a hard time. She had purchased the AI book. Then she wanted the updates. And then she had to figure out how to go back in and get the updates and all. By the way, the boys are working on a much easier path, even though you figured it out, Donna, which was great. I think you had Tracy helping you. which is terrific. And she signed up. She's got a subscription now to those updates. And we're going to go over that stuff today.
Yes,
too.
we are. We are. Okay, Dave, do you want to just get started here with the first story? Okay, here we go.
Lazo.
All right. Of course, the first story on the Dispatch today, and you can get the Dispatch for free. Just go to georgemagazine.com and just sign up there. This one is what are these liberals thinking type of post. Liberals rage as Trump hails USA's Anglo-Saxon heritage during King Charles' visit.
Oh, they hate that.
All right, I'm trying to wrap my around what's going on, but so of course King Charles visits, and then like in one of the days, the last day that he basically has a event, and then the King Charles is sitting there. It was very lighthearted, but he equated, which is true, the Patriots of 1776 says that they're Anglo-Saxon. Basically, they were the British that went over that were. I mean, right. I don't know what the outrage is.
Right. All of the parents of our founding fathers were born in Europe. Right. Well, specifically England. So I mean, it's anyway. I mean, what did they want him to say? The blood of the shanty Irish white trash, Dago Guinea wops were flowing through their blood. What did they want him to say? What would have made them happy? These crazy people.
I think it was that I'm trying to think too, because I had to look up like what was the offense here, and basically it boils down to it's like, hey, America is not based upon that; it's based upon everybody. I think that's what they're upset about. I guess we're doing reviews of what people are upset about, but
I think they're just upset to be upset. Frankly, there's no rhyme or reason with it.
This is what Donald Trump said. Okay, here we go.
Thank you very much, everybody. What a beautiful British day this is. The American patriots who pledged their lives to independence in 1776 were the heirs to this majestic inheritance. Their veins ran with Anglo-Saxon courage. Their hearts beat with an English faith in standing firm for what is right, good, and true.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out where the offense is, but maybe the offense is he shouldn't have said it at all.
Anything. Look, some people are just lying in wait to say they're offended, because the people that they claim are offended are not offended. And what are they offended about? It's the truth. They were Anglo-Saxon. I mean, you can't listen, Gene. It's come down in this day and age. You can't say anything to anybody, right? I think we have a clip that proves that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We got this clip and we'll break it down for you right after.
And this is a very serious clip. Watch this, guys. Please.
No. There's a reason for it. Okay. So we're going to discuss this. Here we go.
I guess I could go for a bite.
Do you like Chinese food? Because I once went to a great Szechuan restaurant in this neighborhood. I don't remember the exact address. Excuse me, you must know where the Chinese restaurant is around here.
Why must I know? Because I'm Chinese? You think I know where all the Chinese restaurants are? Oh, ask honorable Chinaman for rotational restaurant.
I got something because you're the mailman. You would know the neighborhood.
Oh, hello, American Joe. Which way to Hamburger hot dog stand?
I didn't know that.
It's late. I should probably just go home.
I had no idea.
Hey, Jerry! Look what I got!
There you go. There you go. You want to be offended? There it is.
So this is your point, Dave, is that people will constantly look for things to be offended by with this video.
Exactly. In that particular episode, the whole thing why Jerry is standing in the street with the young lady is because she's a Native American, and Jerry thought it would be a great gift for Elaine to buy her a a cigar store Indian, and he brings it up to her apartment. She's there. She gets offended. She leaves. He feels bad. You know, it's like, okay, all right.
Yeah, no, I'm right. So
I mean, I don't get offended if someone asks me where's Rome? Where's Palermo? How do I get to Palermo?
Dave, I get very offended.
You know, I find that gong offensive. That gong is very offensive. It's offending many people.
So your point with the video is it's like a Seinfeld episode where people are looking to get offended by whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I could see that.
You know, it's we're so over this. We have real world problems going on. We have real things happening in our lives. Who else tell you these being offended because he said Anglo-Saxon? Those are the problems for bored people.
Listen.
If you're working hard and your business should occupy you all day long, why are you in other people's business?
All right. I'm trying to play devil's advocate.
Hey, Phil, I got to tell you right now. No, right. Phil hooked on to something super important. I got to tell you, I think I might stand with you on this, Phil. This long hair, yippee Yahoo business. I don't know what's the world coming to.
Okay, well, just so you guys know, and we're still asking for people. We're still asking for people to send in their stuff. So here is Phil, and this is a thing he did for us.
Now, to tell you, I saw a great one in the group chat that we're all part of, but that certain someone didn't email me that image.
Well,
if she had emailed me that image,
we could have been on.
It could have been on.
See, we also have, and I'm collecting these guys. I'm collecting these. These are. This is Tracy here, and anyway, so we have all that.
I'm not going to say her name. I won't say her name. I won't embarrass her. It rhymes with Donna.
Shmana. Okay, Dave, you want to talk about this? Is okay, guys. We realize how big
it was Stella. I think it was Stella. I don't know. Just email me the image.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. It had Gene and me in it, and I didn't have any legs in the image. For some reason, my whole body was buried behind an obstacle, but it was great. The image looked great. That's what we're after. We want that.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, Dave, you want to talk about this article right here?
Thank you, Stella. All right, what do we got here? Oh, yes. Yes. The redistricting. This is so great.
All right, walk us through what's going on here, because you talked about this yesterday.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. Actually, John David wrote a great article. This is back in 2023.
Oh. Okay. Look, how about this? Let me explain what it is, and then you correct me, because I like saying it in layman's terms here.
Okay.
Supreme Court made it illegal for gerrymandering based on race, and it started in Louisiana because it was 6-3, which only needs a majority anyway. But it's because it was that, other Republican legislatures, state will say, hey, now that it's illegal, let's redraw the line to our favor.
All right. Okay. See, this is the problem with Americans. We don't even know what the Constitution is. The reason the decision came down from the Supreme Court the way it did, and not to sound like a know-it-all, but the reason the Supreme Court decision came down like it was because no one in the past had created a case that could reach the Supreme Court. These people did in Louisiana, and once it did, it was obvious that this particular type of gerrymandering is unconstitutional. It is unconstitutional to shape districts based on race, right?
Right.
So even if they were trying to exclude the minorities, that's unconstitutional. In this case, they were trying to exclude majorities. Unconstitutional.
Okay, let's watch, because this one's so important for us. Let's watch the video first, and then let's go on to explain what the net result might be. Here we go.
But this takes the cake when it comes to what this means for the midterms. Now, let's walk through that. We have, for example, Texas. We have other states in the South that are trying to counteract what people in California and other progressive states have done to try to rebalance the map to favor the Democrats in the 2026 midterm elections. This court case is going to add more fuel to the fire.
Okay. Dave, if I can
It's awesome.
say your word to me, it would be like going into the midterms if all this goes through, because now it's Tennessee where they're going to say, oh, it's the Supreme Court. Then it'll be Florida and then other states. The net result will be approximately this that we talked about.
That's right. That's right. This situation creates the atmosphere for a red wave in the midterms. And what the Supreme Court basically did, Gene, is that what the Supreme Court did, it would be like, and I'm going to say it this way, because this is the amount of faith I have in Republican voters or conservative voters. It's like the Supreme Court gave the Mets a 10-run advantage in the top of the ninth and said, okay, Mets, all you got to do is get 3 outs in the bottom of the ninth and you win. You got a 10-run advantage. And
Right.
Republican and conservative voters are such lazy asses. They will not get up off their fat behinds from the couch or whatever they're doing, mail in the ballot, get an absentee ballot, vote early, vote on the day of election, whatever it is, because the vote is protected. We know the vote is protected. Space Force has that under control. The vote is protected. You still got to show up.
Right. This, and by the way, this is the Supreme Court. It is decided that this is what they did. So there's certain state legislatures that be like, which Republican were like, now we can redraw the map because that was an illegal map.
Right.
It's already happened in Louisiana. It will happen right now. Is in Tennessee, and it's going
in
to
Florida. Florida,
Right.
They already passed the legislation, and DeSantis, I believe, has signed it. So Florida,
Right.
look at Florida.
Okay.
So this is what's going on. So again, we go back to how the network is trying to convince everybody not to vote. And President Trump never said that a mail-in ballot vote doesn't count. He said mail-in ballots are notorious for being used for cheating. Right? That's very different than, oh, I don't want to vote with a mail-in ballot because the mailman's a black guy or he's Hispanic and he's going to throw my vote in the river. That's bunk. That is so ridiculously not happening. Mail-in ballots, absentee ballot, early vote, vote on the day of election. You got 4 ways to get your vote in. If we show up, we win.
Nobody, I'm going to just tell, nobody that works in the mail place is going to risk going to prison over a few votes.
Never. They're going to risk
Okay.
their pension. They're going to risk the no.
Okay.
Never going to happen.
Guys,
Never going to happen.
3 years ago in this magazine right here.
Oh, he's got it. Great.
Oh, yeah. There it is. How political parties cheat with gerrymandering. And we, 3 years ago, was in the forefront of talking about this. Okay.
Always.
So notice that right now what happened, and no one's talking about it, okay? We are saying this SCOTUS decision, it's like 3 grand slams in a row. 3 grand slams in a row to do this. By the way, if I could, before we go on to this, I just want to show you, only because I just got it in the mail. This is the George Jr. This is perhaps the most beautiful cover
Look at
that I've seen. It's fully bound, but this one, right here, I'm sorry to do this. This one's
City on the Hill.
Beautiful George Jr.'s. Anyway, I was looking for the old magazine. All right.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Okay, Dave, we got time here. Let's talk about this. If you got the dispatch this morning, you'll know that we have the new map out.
Yeah. Yeah, this has been causing this new map has been causing consternation on a lot of fronts. Because it's really putting in people's faces the calamities that are coming down the pipe.
Now, one of the things that I want to make mention again, and notice that there was a decided track record. I should say this: if you go to projectlookingglass.org,
right,
see what happened with the first map and the second map. That is no longer. I think they're both taken out of circulation.
Oh yeah, they're gone.
Okay.
If you have one, whoever has one, hold on to them, because those things.
Look at the map and what happened on the first ones and the second one, because now we're not even like trying to explain it. Just go watch what happened. Now this is what it looks like, Dave. And okay, guys, I don't even know because I did not get mine yet, and they are shipping. They are shipping.
Yes.
I did not get mine yet, so I'm just looking at this right now. This part is the Australia part.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Look at that.
I don't know how this will all fit in, but Australia is interesting there. That's all I'll say.
Well, you have the first of all, you have the Grim Reaper is in Australia, and then above that you have the Sea is Blood, and that looks like the South China Sea. You have the what looks like the locust of Revelation 9 right under there. This is I got to tell you, I don't know how long we're going to have, how long we're going to be able to push this out, because, you know, we might get truly, Gene, if this thing creates too much of a shock to the system, we might be told to, hey, we got to pull it.
Right. Hey, go to georgemagazine.com. I don't know if is a banner even up there yet.
Yeah, the banner's up there.
All right, it is. Guys, just look at projectlookingglass.org and just see what the other maps had. Okay. Let's see. Dave. Oh, hey, my favorite time of the show, Dave. You know what time it is?
It must be time for the Blazo Energy Company.
You can do your own lead in for that, but this one is this one. Here we go.
Time for Blaze Bios, sponsored by the Blaze team.
All right. In this segment, we learned yesterday that
we're going to get another sponsor for another thing.
Instagram and yes, well, that's true too. But Instagram and also X have just fired an arrow to the heart of the network MLM type players. And why don't we play the video and then we'll expound upon it.
And guys, we still have some time. Just share this, because this is like nobody's talking. But if I can say, the person that shared it is Stephen Miller's wife, who's a podcaster.
Yes. Correct.
Okay. Watch this, and then Dave will break it down for you. Here we go.
Instagram, there's a big change coming this week that you should really know about. Now, about 2 years ago, we announced that we were going to try to shift more reach from aggregators and people who repost other people's content to the original content creators. And the way this works is we try to take a look at everything you post over a month. And if most of what you posted is content from other accounts, we make it so that your account's content is no longer recommended to people who do not follow you. We don't get between you and your followers, though. But until now, we've only looked at the reels you've posted over the last month. So we're trying to give everyone a bit of a heads up here, but over the next month, we're going to start looking at your photos and your carousels as well.
Okay. Break it down, please.
This is big.
So
if you look,
this is big. If
you look out on, we'll take X as an example. If you look at the various people who we've identified as network, what they do is 90% of their entire feed is reposts of larger accounts. That's what they do. So what was happening on X and Instagram, and this is going to spread to Facebook as well. But what was happening is they were those smaller accounts were then, because they were sharing larger accounts, those smaller accounts were also being thrown out into the wider audience so they could gain more following, right? And this is how the network MLM, multi-level marketing scheme, was perpetuating itself. So you would have, so a larger account would have certain other smaller accounts in their downline. Those smaller accounts would repost their stuff and you know, up the line, and everybody would grow because they were tricking the algorithms. Instagram and X has stopped that. So what's happening now is they're looking at accounts that basically do, you know, 70, 80, 90% of their content is reposting, and they're basically throttling those accounts and giving the attention back to the original content creator.
Okay, Dave, we talked about this before, and Alexis Wilkins brought it out. This is what went on with us, because the same exact thing that they're talking about, when we would post something, bots would go in there and it would be amplified with all this stuff. One of the reasons why we're so feared, well, with Alexis, it's easy because she's tied in with Kash Patel.
Right.
But for us, we had, between Dave and I and George Magazine on X, we had approximately 100,000 people that followed us between those three accounts. Quite frankly, we figured out how it was done. We would let George post, and then I'd share, and then you share. We'd have a mini thing because it's just me and you.
But now that's the interesting thing, Gene. We never simply reposted.
We added in our thoughts process.
That's right. And then we're finding out on top of this that these maniacs are charging thousands of dollars a month for them to quote your post or come up with some spiffy comment to leave on your post or whatever it is. That's what they're doing. That's the business of X.
Right.
So
now, what you were saying with this video, and that's why Stephen Miller's wife brought it out, is the game is now over because everyone knows how the game is played. Okay, we said this before. To prove it, go to any, and they're all the same. When I say they're all the same, they fall under either 100,000 and less. The next level is 250,000, which is like incredible, right? For a person. You're like, why in the world are people following him? Then the next level over there is 500,000 and the million plus. And it's almost like they don't let anyone get up to that level, or they don't skip levels.
Yeah. The top level tier, the tops of the pyramid are at the million plus level.
Right. So once you have that set, they would quote, or I should say retweet, if I can say that word still, this. But what we have said very often, look at someone that has 500, 500,000 followers. When they do, every once in a while, once every 10 posts, put something on their own, nothing. Crickets.
That's right. When they put out, and that's the difference between now the George account.
Right.
That's all we do. It's all original content all day long. I mean, there are times when we'll repost or we'll quote somebody, of course. But the great majority of everything we put out, we're putting out updates and articles and so forth. This is all day with original content.
Right. And I want to say that, right now, and I say this often, that is why they have feared us, because when we were on X, it looks like we have no traction. Why? It's only 60,000 people, 40,000 people, whatever. The reason being is because they know the real numbers, and we don't have bots to amplify us. So they're like, wow, these people are dangerous. And this is why we have something like this, where on Facebook, we get 3.8 million views because they don't allow that. And that shows our real reach.
Right. That's number one. Yeah. And then you're going to hear it over the next couple of days or however long it takes to break, but we'll keep you guys posted, that a lot of these big top names on X and elsewhere don't have the viewer or subscriber base that they claim. I mean, it's ridiculously lower than what they're saying.
Right. Yes. Okay. Dave, this is great, guys. This is an ongoing story. Anyway, that was the Blaze bios for you for today. Okay.
Yeah, and then the other thing is, it seems like energy companies are popping up all over the place.
We need one. All right. By the way, really quick, if you need anything for having to do with the websites, just go to Dave's other company here, blaze.team.
Blaze.team.
Right? For websites or whatever. They do, obviously, look at georgemagazine.com. It's beautiful. Okay. Thank you for sticking around. We have one more segment, but you guys are going to love it, make you feel good. This is on Dark Eagle, right?
Yes.
Dave, you want to do the sound effect for Dark Eagle? Dark Eagle.
No.
Did that sound too Chinese?
No, we need Daniel to give us the sound effects.
Daniel, come on. We'll do it together.
Daniel's missing that. Julie Miller.
It's a Dark Eagle. There we go. All right. What is... Here we go. U.S. considers first ever Dark Eagle deployment.
Go ahead. Say it.
Yes. Dave, I'm trying to read, man.
All right. I'm sorry.
All right.
You.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
We don't mean to be silly, guys.
Yeah.
Daniel's here.
All right. U.S. considers first ever Dark Eagle deployment as Iran pushes beyond strike range. Okay. Now, let's talk about this here. This is wonderful. Let me just get this off here. Sorry. There we go. All right.
This is big stuff. This is big stuff. This is why we had to clear out the old inventory to Ukraine so they could, so the Ukrainians can beat the daylights out of the Russians with our old stuff while we brought in the new stuff. And let me tell you something. You know, when we do this is hundreds of thousands of American jobs. You know, it's not like, oh, the military industrial complex is terrible. Really? They're employing hundreds of thousands of Americans.
Guys,
everybody's horrible.
USS Abraham Lincoln, 100 missiles, ballistic missiles or whatever, was shot at it. It's a carrier. And each one was intercepted before it even reached it.
That's right.
This is the Dark Eagle. Think of this, and I say this without a better way of saying it. Think about Roadrunner, where the missile goes. Anyway.
Well, I only have one thing to say because I do have.
I ask you a bunch of questions. And I want to have them answered immediately. No.
All right. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. You guys are going to love this. 40 seconds.
Dark Eagle, officially known as the Long-Range Hypersonic Weapon, is a trailer-launched hypersonic boost glide vehicle system. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles that follow a predictable arc, Dark Eagle is boosted to extreme speed and altitude before releasing a maneuverable glide vehicle that races through the atmosphere at velocities exceeding Mach 5. At those speeds, even small changes in trajectory complicate tracking and interception. The weapon doesn't just move fast, it moves unpredictably, which is exactly what makes it so dangerous to advanced air defense networks.
It's fascinating, and this is what America is doing right now.
It's American ingenuity behind these weapons.
Right. Now going back to
can you imagine the generals sitting down with President Trump in the Situation Room, you know, and he goes, "All right, boys, I got a few minutes. What do you got?" And they show him this. Trump would be like, "I have to be the first one to get to use this."
You know, we go back to Top Gun, and like I think it was the F-14 or the F-16. I can't remember. Now we have the Raptor. I think the F-22 Raptor. The next one coming is called the 17. Wait, not 17. 47. Sorry, I did a cute thing. Called the 47, and it's a jet plane that comes with its built-in drones.
Yep.
It's amazing. It's like one pilot has all these drones following him.
So the president's going to call up. The president's going to get on the phone with the Iranian, and the Iranian's going to be, shocked because, oh, Mr. President, how can I help you?
Whatever your name is, get ready for the big surprise.
And that's what the president will say to that guy, right before they launch Dark Eagle.
You know, the Dark Eagle is just like, it's just like going all over the place.
Yeah. Now let me ask you something, Gene. It takes that very high arc, almost like up into quote unquote outer space. It takes that high arc. How come it doesn't slingshot off around the moon? Since it's up there in space and all that Mach 5 trajectory. Why isn't it slingshotting out there?
Because I think there's like on top of the missiles, there's roller skates, so it goes over the.
They must have it tethered to a little nail in the floor. They have it tethered to a little carnival tent nail.
Oh my goodness! All right, Dave Blaze, we did it. It's Friday. Do you want to talk about anything else before we go? Oh,
just have a great weekend, guys. Praise the Lord that you've got another day in which to serve Him.
Yes. Don't forget, go to George Magazine. Get the map while it's still around. The proof. Well, anyway, just go to projectlookingglass.org.
Look, I know it sounds like we're not that excited about it. It's just the map is very somber, and if you choose to get one and you receive it, obviously the ones we're showing you, we can't do it justice, but the one that you'll receive is like 600 DPI. It's beautiful. It's 24 inches by 36, lots of detail, and it's very sobering. It's very sobering.
And just so you know, it is shipping immediately. It's shipping.
Immediately. Yeah, you order it. All they have to do is frame it for you, and boom, it's out the door.
Okay. Dave Blaze, anything else? It's Friday. Just relax this weekend. Have a good time. I got some catching up to do, but
that's it.
We did it. Okay.
That's it.
Guys, thank you so much. All right.
Even Arnold's laughing.
Is that like Arnold from Happy Days?
Yeah, that's Arnold from Happy. No, it's Ralph Mouth.
Okay. All right.
That's Ralph Mouth. That's Gene's favorite character. Gene used
to
dress in a red wig.
All right. Guys, we'll see you on Monday. Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for the Dispatch. It's free. Get the emails and the news stories. And check us out Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you then.